Hey guys, for today's video, we're breaking it into two parts. And like I said, I'm doing these because I'm interested in what other people do, so I like watching their videos. This isn't so much of Emily thinks she's an expert on it, so don't take it that way. So first up, I'm going to be showing you how I highlight and contour my makeup. Notice zero makeup. It is Saturday, but we have somewhere we're going tonight, so there will be makeup. And two, I'm going to show you how I do eyeshadow with the Maybelline Nudes palette. There's a lot of people who dislike this palette. This has been my long time use palette before I got the Naked Basics because I couldn't afford Naked Basics. I really didn't want to spend the money on it. So I'm going to show you that you can use this for a really good Naked Basics look. So let me put my hair up and let's get started. So the light's a little weird in here today. So I don't know. This might look, I mean, it's like really yellow. I can't figure out, and I know this has a lot to do with it. That's where a lot of the yellows come from. Oh, and above. Okay, so first off, for the highlight contour, I'm going to put on my basic makeup. Right now, I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I'm only going to put this on my eyes, just a little bit of it, because I am using the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. Oh my god, it! And I don't really need primer with that. That has primer in it, so I'm not going to put primer all over my skin. So, just on the eyes. That's the only place that's going today. Now, oh, I forgot my beauty blender. Let me go. All right, so CC cream. I've not been a foundation person over the years. I've only worn BB and CC creams, and I recently got a sample. If I'm looking down and looking over here, it's because I am doing my makeup and talking through it. So I recently got a sample of the IT Cosmetics CC cream in medium, just the regular, and I loved it. So I went and picked it up in a shade closer to my actual skin color, which is light. It's a really good full coverage CC cream. I think I can hear the baby on the sound machine. Or that's the video Jeremy's watching. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I might need two pumps. Goodness. That's not going as far as I thought it would. That, or the other issue could be that I'm over here doing my makeup in I think it's because I'm doing my makeup in like a weird light, and so I can't really see what I have. We'll see. I'm gonna beauty blend it and just stick with this. And when I beauty blend, I take it, when I use my beauty blender, I try to take it as far out because you really don't want a line. I don't know if everybody remembers the like CoverGirl days where you always had that one friend that wore base makeup that would oxidize and they looked crazy. You don't want that. You don't want makeup that oxidizes. So far, this is not oxidized on me, and I've never had that issue with BBs and CCs in my skin. I just did my second Retin-A treatment, and my skin's starting to like push up really big zits and like peel. It's interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm gonna leave like light makeup on this today. I usually leave like mine kind of light, I guess, for CC cream. Now, if I was just filming a video, which way is it? I would be covering up the acne just to show you that I could cover it up. But since I'm going to be seeing some people in person, I'm not going to be covering up the acne and going that high concealer simply because it'll look crazy the kind of acne it is. But the next thing I'm using, let me figure it out. Let me read it. This is the Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer in yellow. In case you're wondering. This is just the old-fashioned Maybelline. I'm going to put that right along my dark circles. I'll show you in a second where you can kind of see it better as to where it goes. I'll also have a little like red capillary that you can see. But that is the only place that this is going to go. I really just use it to cover up the really harsh dark circles. And then I blend it in a bit with my fingers. I'm going to get it in front a little bit more so you can kind of see better what I'm doing. All right, I'm not blending it all the way in. I just want it some, because then I'm going to use my absolute holy grail. I look crazy right now on camera. All right, my like holy grail of a product. I've been using this for probably 5 years now, and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer with Goji Berry and, I don't even know how to say that word, in Light Pale. I usually click it 5 times and then dot it down in kind of a triangle pattern in my eyes. I'm not really putting a ton of it on my eyes like I used to because I do have this other concealer on with it. And then I also put it in my brow bone. Right there, both brow bones. We do a little under my nose to beauty blend it out. I'll do a dot above my lips. I do down the bridge of my nose. And then kind of an upside down triangle on my forehead. Can you see it? Okay. The bridge of my nose one is mainly just for, oh, what can you see? I don't know. Is mainly just for, this is where you get into the highlight part, I guess, of the highlight contour. So let me beauty blend this out. So, and I'm not going to fast forward on the video when I'm making it. You'll see like real time what this nonsense looks like. And the problem's going to be, since I'm doing this in a weird light, if I look crazy tonight when I actually see people, or when I look at myself in a camera that's like, or not a camera, like in light that's like real light, because this is really odd light right now. All right, and when I do this, I'll also take, when I'm beauty blending, I take it across my eye, and I'm going to use that kind of as an eyelid primer. Oh, let's see. Okay, I think I've got that eye pretty well blended. You almost end up with like Donald Trump eyes when you're done with this. Let's see. And I don't know if other people do this, but I kind of take it out. All right. So now that I've got that on, I need to set it, which I did not get that powder out. It evaded me. So the powder I use to set under eyes with is the e.l.f. the HD under eye for eyes. I don't know, the HD one. It's supposed to be a Laura Mercier dupe. I've never used Laura Mercier. I've never even touched the display counter in Ulta, so I can't tell you how close they are. That's just what I hear other people say. Now I'm going to use this is how I set this on here. So I use my e.l.f. foundation brush, and then I need to flip this so I can see better. I'm going to take my beauty blender and really work to make sure I don't have any creasing in here. I have really crepey 30-year-old skin underneath my eyes. So here's how this is going to go down. I get my brush, dip it in there really good. Get that on there. I'll pull it down so I can see really well. I know, this looks like bananas. And then I just put a ton of the under eye setting powder on the eye. All right, guys, I got my other eye done. Next up is going to be setting my eyelid, because if you could see it, you would know that it was also a little bit creasy with the concealer just sitting on it. So what I use for that, before I do this, is the Coty Airspun powder in translucent extra coverage. And I don't really use a lot of this. I'm just going to get, like there's like a teeny bit in here. You don't need much. I put it on there, I tap it off. The only thing I don't like about Coty is the smell. It's kind of, my mom says that she can find it every once in a while unscented. I've never found that. So, let's see. I know I make crazy faces and crazy noises when I'm doing makeup. But all right, so below my eyes is set. My eyelids are set. What are we at now? Time to do eye makeup. So, all right, guys, to finish my contour today, what I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Master Contour Face Studio. It is in light to medium, and for the contour part, I'm using, of course, the contour color and an e.l.f. Professional bronzing brush. I take this down below my cheekbone. I feel like I'm putting on a lot of this, like my color is weird from the light. I go below my chin, and then I take it up in my hairline. Keep it all the way in the hairline, all the way around. Do the other side. Take it below my chin. I'll do a little bit right below my lip to darken it, and then this is my biggie, because I'm like, my main deal with contouring is the nose, okay? So I take this down both sides of my nose, and see if you can notice the difference, like, as we kind of get this done. It's going to darken it up quite a bit. I can't really see this on camera. I'm not liking the camera shot today. Okay, so that's making me unhappy. Now, sometimes I use the blush color from that. What I'm going to be using for blush tonight is CoverGirl Classics Rose Silk. This is kind of just been my fallback go-to forever. And I'm going to put that and then take it out. Cheeks, take it out. I know some people don't like putting it that way, but it makes me happy. I feel like that looks best on my face. I put a little bit down my nose, forehead, chin, call it a day. So that is it for blush. Now, I do think mine bronzer's a little heavy on one side, so whenever that does happen, yeah, I can see here it's way too heavy. I'll take my e.l.f. powder brush, which I completely forgot to use to powder my forehead earlier, but I'll use it to kind of blend out if I have on too much bronzer. So I'm just going to go around with it and kind of like knock off some of this extra bronzer so that it doesn't look like my face is dirty. You want contour, you don't want dirt. You don't need to look like you took a needed bath. All right, I think that's good. So, highlight. And I've been saying I was going to get a highlight brush forever, but I haven't. So what I've been using is my e.l.f. foundation brush for this. And I'm taking the highlight out of this palette, and I'm going to put it on the top of my cheekbones on both sides. I'll put some a little bit above my eyebrows. Ooh, I got a little like carried away with that. Okay. And then, where it really counts, top your lip, point of your chin. Oh, he's carrying around that bag of diapers that need to go outside. And then, right there, center your forehead, and then the most important part, down the bridge of my nose. Because that's going to be what really makes my nose, like, slim out in real life. Like, right now, it's not really doing anything for me. So that's it for that. Is that everything? I think it is. I think I made it through everything. Last up, lately I've been using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I haven't put on lipstick yet, but I'll wait to do that later. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back. Alright guys, so that is it. I have been using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set lately. When this runs out, I think I'm going to try the not the Wet n Wild. What is the other brand? Hard Candy. Hard Candy is supposed to have a really good mist and set spray that people even said smelled like the more expensive brands. So I'll be trying that one next. And then right now for lipstick, because it's the closest I can get to a dupe on the Jessie James Decker lip kit that I'm not spending $40 on, I've been using Jordana lip pencil in Tawny and where's it at? Maybelline Daringly Nude Matte 655. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video, even though the light has been crazy, and kind of got an idea of just how I do daily highlight contour. I don't know, I like seeing what other people do. I really don't do an extreme highlight contour. I just like to have enough of a highlight that my nose looks straight and not as like wide and big, because I'm not a huge nose fan. This is what keeps me from having rhinoplasty. So that's it. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye guys.